Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And now this is lined into right field. And the leadoff man will be aboard to start things out. It's a base hit. That brings in Tommy Edman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gallo comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he scurries back to first base safely. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up Luis Robert. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
3-0 to him now. Anderson leads off first with 1 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kirilloff is there. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. From the stretch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He's running. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the center fielder, Byron.
Now here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. And there's 1 down now. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he falls behind 0-2. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the AB now. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here it comes, 2-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So now here is Kyle Tucker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Tucker tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is taken outside for ball 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Into the box now, Zach Collins. Kirilloff is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And the pitch. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he got him.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Now here's the first offering. Mitch Garver comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 to him now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. That brings up Alex Kirilloff. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
0-1.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next to hit, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity,
1 ball, 1
fastballs
strike.
up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the
that ball
soft
went
stuff
out.
later in the game.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not the best changeup there. An easy take. Third inning, no score to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to hit is Tommy Edman. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The count now at 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. The next batter will be Luis Robert. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something. Drive it out of the yard this AB.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Edman is off of first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up is Jurickson Profar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This one's flared toward left center. Moncada onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Alvarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That misses. 1-2. Now a swinging bunt. That winds up foul. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here he comes again. 1-2. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the AB now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eloy Jimenez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Zach Collins is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 to him now. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Alex Colomé answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side at.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Leading off for the Twins, the designated hitter, Nelson.
First offering.
Cruz.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up is Josh Donaldson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Joey Gallo. First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Top of the 5th, and that will bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a throw behind the runner at third. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Yordan Alvarez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Taylor Rogers, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Taylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Rogers.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and no advance. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Striding in is Jose Abreu, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll too.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Alvarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Fouled off. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 balls and no strikes. Rogers, pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Sinker misses. Ball 4. So now into the box is Eloy Jimenez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Now at the plate is Mitch Garver. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Number
now Alex Kirilov. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. That'll bring up Luis Arraez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch on the way. And he takes strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left. A base hit.
The first baseman, number 10, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. And that one is gone! Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Evan Marshall, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
In now, Jorge Polanco. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping in once again is Nelson Cruz. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Ready with the 1 and 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Drilled right back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And now in the box, Zach Collins. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
First pitch on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
And that one yanked just foul. Arias is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So here is Yoan Moncada. It was a walk in his last trip. Hansel Robles, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 56, Hansel.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Donaldson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. At the plate, Tommy Edman. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The third baseman, Josh.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
Garrett Crochet takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 45.
Kyle Garlick will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. As a look, now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Donaldson on at first, nobody out. And he struck him out. So the next to bat will be Mitch Garver. It's a solo shot for him in his last at bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Scorched to third. There's one. Out. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. He's high and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Man, you can't give a power-hitting lefty a belt-high ball on the inner half like that. I mean, you can, but he's just going to do what he does right here and yank it out of the park. See ya.
To plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Another 0-2 coming. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Zach Collins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's Yoan Moncada. He singled earlier, making him 1-for-2 to this point. Jorge Alcala will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 66. Jorge.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out, nobody on. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind and count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Ball 2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Digging in will be Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, Alex.
Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Luis Arias, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Clint Frazier steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Michael Kopech takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Michael Kopech.
Miguel Sano will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. And now the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Ready to take his hacks again. Jurickson Profar blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Luis Robert.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him. And that's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Here's another 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luis Robert goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. In there on the corner, 3-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Next to dig in, Jose Abreu singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fouled off. The 2-2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So next to hit is Kyle Tucker, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Alvarez at second with 2 down. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
2 balls and a strike to count. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking trying to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Tucker waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. And now, Jorge Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. 4-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
0-1, no strike.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
On to first, and there were 2 down. And now here is Josh Donaldson. First pitch on the way.
Ball, 10.
The 1-0. This one's chopped to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Chase Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Zach Collins. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's right there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Yoan Moncada, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. first offering. The 0-1 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Tim Anderson would be next. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Garlick.
The left fielder, Kyle Garlick.
Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Liam.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Garlick, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. The next Twin up, Alex Kirilloff. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Garlick, base runner at first with 1 out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Here's Miguel Sano, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Chicago White Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Evan Marshall gets the W on the mound. Jose Barrios couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.